Bill, tell me about some successful implementations that you had with organizations. What made them work, particularly what made them move beyond that initial, I'm not sure this is going to work, or I'm afraid to make the decision?
Yeah, absolutely, Ted. And I was thinking about it as Jeff was talking, that in my world, the biggest example I see of people afraid to do something, like fear of messing up, is in thought leadership, in columns. A lot of times when we work with executives, they're initially excited about the idea of having a column out with their name on it. But when they're looking at an actual column, they start to worry. What if I didn't say everything I needed to say? Or what if someone attacks this part of my argument? And suddenly the idea of putting it out there and publishing it is frightening. And so we had one, and so sometimes that happens. So we had one example of a CEO of a company we were working with who wasn't sure about this approach of putting out columns. Why does it matter? What good is it? And he wrote we wrote a column with him that we placed in Advertising Age. And 2 weeks later, he was out in Minnesota meeting with executives from Target. And while he was talking, he said, I was describing this retail media issue in a column recently in Ad Age. And one of the people at the table said, "That was you?" And he said, "Yeah." And they said, "We shared that column with everyone in the office." It changed the entire conversation that he was having with them. Suddenly, now he's not somebody there with his hat in his hand. Suddenly, he's an authority. So we see the success of it, but we also see, as Jeff described, the fear of messing up, the fear of putting your name out there, attaching it to an idea. Well, what if the idea is wrong? And what we often say to people is, look, people are not going to memorize every column you put out there. If you put one out and then 2 weeks later you say, that's not what I want to say anymore, write a new column. That's what you do. Just keep generating new things, just like you would keep selling new products at your company.
Hi, Ted Wolf here. I want to thank you for joining us for this Implementors video. The Implementors podcast is presented by Guidewise, where we, along with our vetted member community, recognize that ideas are easy, but implementation is hard. To learn more about getting things done with Guidewise, please visit us at guidewise.io. And to conquer your implementation struggles, please like and share this video and subscribe to our channel. Happy implementing.